mentions in the preamble that the Indus Waters Treaty is done in a spirit of goodwill and friendship. Sir, since 1960, we have had neither goodwill nor friendship. We've had terrorism, we've had attacks on our population, we've had wars. Such a treaty had to be dealt with, and this government dealt with it. सभापति महोदय, मैं एक बार और दोहराना चाहता हूं कि उनको फिक्र थी पाकिस्तानी पंजाब, उनको फिक्र जम्मू एंड कश्मीर के किसानों पर नहीं थी, उनको सर फिक्र राजस्थान के किसानों की नहीं थी, उनको फिक्र हिमाचल पर नहीं थी।
Tiruchi ji has right to speak. No, please.
और
you will get your opportunity to speak. Please.
सर, उनका कहना था कि संसद का ना हक है कि कितना पानी जाए ना कितना पैसा जाए। और सर जो वो कहते हैं कि हमने ये शांति की कीमत थी, नहीं सर, ये तुष्टीकरण की कीमत थी। We were told,
please.
We were told for 60 years.
आपको मौका मिलेगा, आप बोले, please.
Sir, we were told for 60 years that nothing can be done. Pandit Nehru's mistakes cannot be corrected. The Narendra Modi government shows it can be corrected. Like Article 370 was corrected. The Indus Waters Treaty is being corrected. It will be held in abeyance until Pakistan irrevocably gives up its support of terrorism. Sir, we had warned.
Please.
We had warned. We had warned that blood and water cannot flow together. Today, we are demonstrating that what we say we will do, blood and water will not flow together. Now, in the case of Mumbai, sir, Mumbai attack happened November 2008. By July 2009, there is a meeting in Sharm el-Sheikh. And in Sharm el-Sheikh, I remind the House, sir, it was agreed terrorism is the main threat to both countries. Both countries. I mean, that guy does that attack. And we say terrorism is a threat to both countries. Action on terrorism should not be linked to composite dialogue. And of all things, sir, there was an astounding connection to Balochistan. I mean, we are allowing the Pakistanis to imply as though we are doing something wrong out there. And this is not just a statement, sir. It is coming after the most horrific attack in Mumbai just a few months ago. Now, the thinking behind this, sir, because I have to recall history to remind the House how much has changed in the last 10 years. The thinking behind this, I quote from the book of the National Security Advisor of the UPA government. He says the simple answer to why India did not immediately attack Pakistan is that after examining the options at the highest levels of the government, the decision makers concluded that more was to be gained from not attacking Pakistan than from attacking. Let me tell you, sir, what has changed in the last decade. And I will keep it very sharp and short. Number one, we have been able to put terrorism on the global agenda. We have every forum, BRICS ho, Quad ho, SCO ho, bilateral ho. Today, if terrorism is on the global agenda, it is due to the efforts of the Modi government. Number two, sir, we were able to get Masood Azhar and Abdul Rahman Makki, two notorious terrorists, placed under the sanctions of the UN Security Council 1267 Committee. Three, sir, we were some years ago members of the Security Council. We were able to hold a Security Council meeting at the venue of terrorism attack, that is the Taj in Mumbai. That event had a huge impact about global consciousness on terrorism. Fourth, we were able, through bilateral agreements and understandings, get back terrorists from key countries who have been sent back to India under extradition agreements. And I remind you here, sir, that Tahabur Rana, who was wanted for 2611, finally has been brought back by the Modi government to India, who is today facing trial in this country. Now, sir, I want to make three things clear. One, there was no leader, nobody anywhere in the world who asked India to stop its operations. This is something the Prime Minister also said. Number two, there was no linkage with trade. No, I'll tell you. So there is no linkage of trade. There was no linkage of trade in any of those conversations. And there was no cause between Prime Minister and President Trump. One, sir, it's very important for the House to recognize that the UN Security Council passed a statement.
Please. Mr. Jairam Ramesh, please take your seat.
Jairam Ramesh, sorry sir, I should address the remarks to you.
Please.
सर, मैं उनको कहना चाहता हूं, वो कान खोल के सुन लें कि 22 अप्रैल से 16 जून तक एक भी फोन कॉल प्रेसिडेंट ट्रंप और प्राइम मिनिस्टर मोदी के बीच में नहीं. सर, टू नाउ come to where we are. Now, I used, sir, the word new normal. I understand there were some objections. Some people thought it's not the right word. I will rephrase it, sir. There are two normals. There is a Congress normal, which I spoke about, and there is a Modi normal. Okay? And let me tell you, sir, what is the Modi normal? The Modi normal is terrorists are not proxies. Number two, cross-border terrorism will get appropriate response in our way at our time. Three, talks and terror will not go together.
Please, John Britas.
If there are talks, it will only be about terror. Number four, we will not give in to nuclear blackmail. And number five, terrorism and good neighborliness cannot go together. And therefore, sir, blood and water will not flow together. And I know some members raised some issues about it, but I want to say, dams may have taken years to build before. This is Modi government. Things are different. You will see the change on the ground. And today, sir, people are offering great wisdom on China. In fact, some people have even said that I am not that well versed on China. Sir, I've only spent 41 years in foreign service, only been the longest serving ambassador. But sir, there are China gurus now. One, sir, is honorable member sitting across me. Whose affection for China is so great, sir, उन्होंने एक संधि बना ली थी चाइना और इंडिया की, चिंडिया. तो इतनी मोहब्बत थी सर कि उसको संधि बना ली. अब सर इनको छोड़िए. इनके अलावा एक और चाइना गुरु है. अब सर अब ऐसा है सर.
जयराम जी.
सर, हो सकता है कि चाइना पर मेरे यहाँ से कुछ कमी हो, क्योंकि सर, वन, I did not get China teaching by going to Olympics. किसी ने मुझे बुलाया नहीं सर. I was not a special person. तो कुछ लोग जो हैं उनका चाइना ज्ञान जो है ओलंपिक्स जाने से हुआ. अब सर कभी-कभी अब सर जब ओलंपिक्स में गए, किनसे मिले और क्या हस्ताक्षर किया, उसकी तो बात ही नहीं करते. और सर जो मिले वो खाली चाइना से नहीं थे सर, कहीं और से भी थे. तो उसको मैं छोड़ देता हूँ सर, मैं बात नहीं करता उसके बारे में. पर सर कभी-कभी क्या होता है कि जब ओलंपिक्स की क्लासरूम होती है ना, जब ओलंपिक्स की क्लासरूम होती है, कहीं सर कुछ बातें छूट जाती तो प्राइवेट ट्यूशन भी लेना पड़ता है। तो ये प्राइवेट ट्यूशन चाइनीज एम्बेसडर से लेते हैं, तो चाइनीज एम्बेसडर को घर में बुला के प्राइवेट ट्यूशन लेते हैं। तो अब ये चाइना गुरु का कहना है सर कि चाइना और पाकिस्तान आज बहुत नजदीक आ गए। सर है, हकीकत है, पर कैसे पास आए सर, कैसे नजदीक आए? क्योंकि हम लोगों ने बीच में पीओके की धरती छोड़ दी थी। हम लोगों ने सर, ये चाइना पाकिस्तान की बात कब से शुरू हुई? 62-63 से शुरू। 63 में पाकिस्तान ने चाइना को शशगम वैली दिया सर। 67 में काराकोरम हाईवे की प्लानिंग शुरू हुई। 88 में काराकोरम हाईवे खत्म हुई सर। 88 में 86 आप जानते हैं सर किसकी सरकार थी। 67 में पाकिस्तान चाइना का मिलिट्री कोऑपरेशन 67 में शुरू हुआ सर। और न्यूक्लियर कोलैबोरेशन 76, 10 साल बाद। तो जब सर यहाँ के प्रधानमंत्री पाकिस्तान और चाइना 80s में जा रहे थे और कह रहे थे कि इन दोनों के साथ समझौता होने वाले, दैट वाज द वेरी टाइम व्हेन द न्यूक्लियर कोलैबोरेशन वाज एट इट्स हाइट। अब आगे बढ़िए सर, 2005 में पाकिस्तान ट्रीटी ऑफ फ्रेंडशिप, पाकिस्तान चाइना ट्रीटी ऑफ फ्रेंडशिप। 2006 में पाकिस्तान चाइना फ्री ट्रेड एग्रीमेंट। 2013 में ग्वादर पोर्ट की ट्रांसफर। 2005 में हम्बनटोटा पर हस्ताक्षर। 2008 में काम शुरू हो। तो जब आज बात करते हैं सर कि चाइना पाकिस्तान नजदीक आ गया है सर, हमें पता है, हकीकत है, हम इसके साथ डील कर रहे। पर यह कहना कि ये अचानक हो गया और मैं चेतावनी दे रहा हूं और किसी को पता नहीं है, साहब आप हिस्ट्री क्लास में सो रहे थे।